What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Crypto here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at the market. Today is Saturday. Since yesterday, happy Easter to each and every one of you guys. Throughout yesterday, the market has been on a pause. It has been very much stable. So no one definitely knows how the market should react. But on my watch list here, on my trade currently. I'm currently shorting Hyperliquid. Hopefully that goes well. Hopefully that hits my stop loss. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive straight into Bitcoin right here. So as you can see right here, Bitcoin is doing very well. Can't lie, it's holding up very, very well. If you move from the 4 hours time frame, it's just been stable. So I would say that right now, I think it's best to be bullish than bearish right now. Can't lie, I think it's best to be bullish than bearish right now, short term for Bitcoin, because yes, roughly from the I made it known to us yesterday that we have what is it called? Two major ways to look at Bitcoin. The first angle we need to look at Bitcoin is from the consolidation phase, and the second is the bear flag pattern. We could see clearly that the bear flag pattern is still holding on very well. We've gotten to confirmation candle, but with one doji candle, and with the look of things right now, all I can say is that I need to take all of this away for those who are just coming across my video for the first time. So I need to take we need to consider the fact that from the consolidation phase, which is this rectangular shape right here, we could see that we very much visited this bottom, which is the support level from this bear consolidation phase. Sorry, not the bear flag pattern. We've dropped to this area of support at $65,660. You could see this was where we literally came here. Let's forget the bear flag pattern. We try retesting it once more right here at $65,600, and you could see we've kind of been up. Yeah, we've been up, but I can't really say we've been up. So we've just been stable, and this is definitely what we want to see rather than a breakout from this support right, because the moment we break below this major support right here at $65,600, we are most likely going to be retesting this level, and we could be dropping all the way down to $58,800. We could be dropping that low. And this doesn't also change the fact that I still have this prediction from the from the monthly time frame right here. You could see that this is definitely how this is actually what the chart is looking like right now. I still think that we could still pull back all the way down to $58,000. We could still drop all the way down to this major support right here. We could still drop all the way down to, if not $60,000, to $58,800. If we can't drop all the way down here, or I still think we could still drop down. What am I saying? We could still drop down. We could still drop down like this, find support around here, then we could rally all the way into into any of this resistance right here. If not $80,000 before pulling back, we could still rally into $85,000 before finally pulling back. And by the time we retest this major support right here from this trend line right here, you could see from this trend line right here, once we break below here and we end up retesting, we could end up dumping into this major support at 35,800 or 40,000. But I still think we could drop all the way down to 35,600 level. And once we're able to drop around this level, 36,000 or 35,000, then we could now rally into maybe new all-time highs. If this is not going to be the case, then this is where the worst case scenario is going to play out, because why this worst case scenario will probably play out is simply because of the whole quantum computing that is going on, because no one actually knows how bad this quantum computing is going to affect the crypto market this year. It is best we get the solution regarding this quantum computing for Bitcoin before ending of the year, because Because if before the ending of this year or before October this year, the quantum computing issue risk that Bitcoin is exposed to right now is not fixed, Bitcoin will definitely crash like crazy. So just in case the quantum computing narrative hits the market in a way we don't expect, then I think we are most likely going to expect the market to crash into this major support right here at $15,000. That is why I have an open position on Bitcoin with 2x leverage at with a liquidation price at I think currently at $33,000, which I am waiting for it to dump further, because the moment Bitcoin probably drops all the way down to 60,000, I might have to add more margin, or I might wait further to add more margin, guys. So we could see Bitcoin dropping all the way down to $15,000. If this quantum computing is definitely going to be here for 2026 without us having a solution for to get Bitcoin away from getting exposed to this quantum computing hack. So I think this is definitely what we need to know about, and I'm sure the institutions are definitely working on this. People like Michael Saylor, it has not surfaced out there that Michael Saylor is working on the quantum computing stuff for Bitcoin, but it's definitely obvious that these big institutions are definitely working towards that. So with the look of things right here, this is definitely my long-term analysis for Bitcoin. So without even wasting much of your time, if I should dive straight to other charts right here where I could analyze something with you, you could see clearly right here that I made it known to us that you could see that I think this was last year. Yep, this was last year. Last year since March 2024. This was last 2 years, sorry. March 2024 all the way to October 2024. You could see March, August, September, October. 4 good months, roughly 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 months, sorry. April, May, June, July, August. So roughly 5 months. 5 months roughly, you could see clearly that within 5 to 6 months of 2024, we are consolidating within this range. Now, for us to consolidate within this range, definitely is enough evidence that we can't just be falling below this area of support just like that. It doesn't work that way. It just won't work that way, because this area is a very, very strong area to not underestimate. So this level is definitely a level we shouldn't underestimate for whatever reason, guys. We shouldn't underestimate this level right here. You could see between this area at 57 or this $57,000, I guess. Yeah, between this area 57 or $58,000 to this major resistance right here. I think I need to, this major resistance right here. You could see within this range right here, this is definitely a range we should not be overestimated, because with the look of things right here, there is a possibility that we could still get, I'm sorry about that. Let me take this bear flag pattern stuffs away. So we could still end up getting a move like this. Right now, we've kind of retested this resistance right here, which you could see this level has kind of been retested. We could still dump all the way down to this major support right here at 57,000. Is this a possibility? Yes, it can be a possibility, because anything is possible in crypto. We could still drop all the way down to 56,000, 57,000, 58,000, whichever area of support this may be. But no matter how we drop, it doesn't change the fact that we are still going to remain around this level for a while. So I still think that we can consolidate within this range as long as we like. But the moment we get a clear breakout, either above this area of support at 72,800, then I can say we could ride into our next major resistance, which is $87,000 or $85,000, before we can finally get the major dump that we are looking for. This seems to be most likely. But what we should be more worried about right now is if eventually we, we end up dumping into this major support right here at 56,000 or 57,000, we end up dumping into this support right here, then we end up breaking out, or we could end up consolidating for a while and we eventually break out to the lower side. We are most likely going to be dumping into this major support right here, 42,000, 36,000, 37,000. We could end up dumping as low as possible, even into the 30,000 range, regarding the situation or the matter, just like I said in the other chart. It could be the quantum or not. So with the look of things right here, I think it is best for us to wait for a breakout. It's best for us to wait for a breakout, honestly speaking. So this consolidation phase right here is still something for us to watch out for. I need to take this away for a clear chart. So you could see clearly right here that even from the daily time frame, we are still on the level of support right here. This actually right here is a very good area to find support at $64,844. It's still a very good range to find support. So without wasting much of your time, if you do enjoy this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button and share this video with your friend, because this is not the end of the video if you wish to stay much longer. So you can see right here that the USDT dominance is picking up. The USDT dominance is picking up because like I said from my previous video, it's still in an uptrend. The USDT dominance is still in an uptrend. So in case of the news, just in case of the news, the only thing I can say right now that can still save us right here in the market, the only thing that can still save us right now in this market are things like FDIC stablecoins meeting, which is on the 7th of April, the Genius Act and the Clarity Act moving this month. So there is a possibility that the Genius Act and the Clarity Act will move this month, and if that happens on the 7th of this month, then there is every possibility that the market will be very volatile, and it depends on how that is going to go, because the Federal Reserve Governor, Michael Barr, has been measured about expectation. While the Genius Act made important progress in creating a regulatory framework for stablecoins, a great deal will depend on how the federal and the state regulators implement the statutes. So with the look of things, everything is not just about the Genius Act and the Clarity Act getting approved, but also it's about okay, what are the terms and conditions? What are the guidelines? What are the steps? What are these federal and state government or state individuals expecting? Is it what people need to do, or something that people would rather not do, or people who have been in crypto would rather not do? Is this something that will lead to KYC or what not stuff? So it depends on what is definitely going to be written there. And we could end up getting just Genius Act, then the Clarity Act will be held to further notice. So these are just things that can make the market, act funny. So without wasting much of your time, you can see clearly right here that crude oil is still highly elevated, but it's on pause right now. But that doesn't mean that we won't see what is it called, crude oil either spiking by Monday, or we could see it dumping by Monday. So with the look of things right now, the price of S&P 500 still at 6,600. Gold still very much bearish, but still holding support at 4,600 level. So I think with the look of things right now, we should all be kind of a little bit optimistic, but at the same time expect the worst to happen. I think that is the best way we could navigate this bear market, or this stable phase of the market right now. So yep, that is just basically it right now. If you do enjoy this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button and share this video with your friends, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Easter to each and every one of you guys. Peace out.